No, really, it was brilliant.
I thought the evening was very good. It went well. Watt Nicoll, it's a legend.
It was great.
It was legend.
I thought it was absolutely animal.
I didn't really know about the drugs and everything and the knives, what effect they had. I kind of knew about drink, but they kind of gave me like the inside of what everything's like and everything.
Hi, hello everybody. Welcome to the base. This is the start of a new campaign by An Garda Síochana. You're the first to be involved in it, and it's quite important. The Guards are about prevention. It's about stopping people being hurt or harmed, and this is part of that. We're not here to lecture you, we're not here to lay down the law, we're here to talk to you. We're here to encourage you to do something positive, hopefully something positive with your lives. That's what Graham Barrett and Sherlock have done. They come from areas very like your own. They're going to be speaking about that tonight, and hopefully you'll get something out of it. We see the consequences of problems in communities. Knives, for example. One moment of silliness, bringing a knife out with you, and all of a sudden it causes you trouble for your family and for yourself for a long time ahead. We hopefully don't want that to happen. Well, enjoy yourselves tonight, and thank you very much.
We're joined by two extremely professional sports people who've done extremely well in their own lives, Mr. Jason Sherlock and Mr. Graham Barrett. Welcome to the base, guys. If you wouldn't mind just starting off, tell us a little bit about your lives, where you guys came from, your neighbourhood, and your childhood, I suppose.
Well, I came from Finglas, which I would find to be quite similar to the likes of Ballyfermot, that there's a lot of very nice people in Finglas, but unfortunately there's one or two bad ones that give the place a bad name. And it always seemed to be, any time anything happened in Finglas, it was always front of the news or in the newspapers and that, you know. So yeah, Finglas, it was a tough place to kind of grow up in that. Bit like Graham, I love sport, and I got into sport at a very young age. A lot of my friends didn't, and I suppose I've been lucky that I've had a career out of sport and I've gotten a good job because of it. I suppose when I grew up, obviously I looked different, and with that came a lot of slagging. And I suppose, particularly at boys and girls your age, it's all about being a part of a group. And if one guy in a group is going to slag someone, you feel you have to do it as well, which isn't necessarily the right thing to do. I think you have to be successful, you have to have enough strength of character to do things yourself. Like when I was younger, all my mates, like a lot of them drank and they got into trouble and things like that, but they knew that I wasn't going to get into that because I was more concerned about my sport. And what I found is that my true friends, the friends that respected me for what I was, they just left me to my own devices. They didn't slag me because I didn't drink with them at the weekend. They understood that, fair enough, that's what he wants to do, and they respected me for that. So I think that strength of character has helped me all through my sporting career, because at the end of the day, the papers can say anything, the supporters can say anything, but the biggest judge and the best judge is yourself. Yeah. And it's one thing we always say as players: once you can look yourself in the mirror after the game and say you did your best, that's as much as you can do, and that's all we're worried about.
Graham, you were saying the same thing, that if people are slagging you, you know, for staying off the booze, or you know, are not kind of going down that path, that if they slag you for that, then they're not really your mates.
No, they're not your mates, and they're just, you know, false people that, you know, you don't want to really be around. And I mean, if they slag you over something as small as, you know, not taking a drink, or, you know, not getting into drugs and stuff like that, and, you know, well, then you don't really want to be around them anyway. You know, they're not worth being around anyway. So it's hard when you're young, because all of these things are around, and you know, you have to make that choice. But like Jason says, you only answer to yourself at the end of the day. You know, you only answer to yourself and the people close to you, your family and people you really care about. I mean, the rest doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. So
can I just finish by saying that, like, appreciate you all listening to us tonight. I suppose, obviously Graham has had a great career in soccer, and I've been lucky with Gaelic football, but I suppose the message we want to give is that there are loads of opportunities out there. You know, I played a lot of basketball when I was younger. I went around the world playing for Ireland. I played soccer, and I ended up getting a soccer scholarship, which coming from Finglas, there wasn't many people that went to UCD at the time. We ended up playing against Liverpool and Lansdowne Road. So there's loads of passions out there in different sports. Dermot was saying about there's boxing here, there's soccer, there's Gaelic, you know. So what I really would recommend to you all that is to try something, because you never know what you might enjoy and you never know where it might lead to.
Now, you possibly have never met anybody who earns a living doing what I do, because see these two guys that were up here, these guys had to work hard, they had to lift weights, run, learn skills, do all these things, and my job is to come along and tell them how to work harder. I've got the best job in the whole world. They call me a mental trainer or a motivator or whatever you like. And now I get paid to get other people to do the work, which is fantastic. So this is how we get mental energy. You think of what you want. You ask yourself why you want it. You ask yourself, is that achievable? Am I prepared to pay the price? Yes. Am I committed to it? Yes. How much? That much. Now I'm going to compress it into mental energy and use that mental energy to get what I want. Oh, yes! Yes! Superman right before your eyes! So are we ready now? I want you all standing. I want 3 yeses. I want a commitment and I want a compression, and then I'm gone. Are we ready? Okay, everybody up. Come on, everybody up. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! 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 Commitment! Oh, yes! Yes! Thank you for listening. I hope you go right to the top. Thank you. Right.
The interview of the two lads was the best, I thought. Watt Nicoll was hilarious.
We thought that the fellow was deadly. That coach tried really, you know, the Scottish chap. Really enthusiastic.
Jason was deadly. I thought the best bit was the motivational speaker, because you got a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, he really was great. Yeah, Watt Nicoll, he's a legend. Wish you wake me up every morning to give me a motivational yes.
Yeah, he's a man, yeah.
He's a legend. Good man, Walt.
We learned a lot about motivation and we learned a lot about motivational speaking.
That's that, El Comprende.
There we are, right?
Goodbye.
Adios. 1, 2, 3.
Yes! 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 You!
Thanks.